What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day. I am going to the gym and I'm so excited because it has been 2 weeks since I've been to the gym. The last workout I had was a workout you saw, an arm day with Justin. That was a couple days back into our vacation back home, and I haven't worked out since then. And mentally, that's really hard for me to do. I really don't like it. I'm a creature of habit. I love meal prepping. I love the organization. I love working out 6 days a week, and I know what I'm doing and I know when I'm doing it, and that's how I enjoy it. So mentally, that was really hard for me to not do, but I think I really knew it. And actually, let's get driving to the gym that we're being productive. Let me get this, how do I do this while holding? I gotta spin, hold on. Hold on, give me a sec. There, got it. I don't know how close this is to my face right now. Yeah. Okay, it's been raining. That's what we came home to. Seatbelt, safety first, ladies and gentlemen. One-handedness. We're gonna have to get better at that. Drive, oh, watch this. Bat wings. Yep, that helps me fly. All right, let's go to the gym. So I don't know where I was at, what I was saying, but I think it was something along the lines of I haven't worked out, and as mentally hard as it was for me, because I don't enjoy it, and I like being at the gym, I like the productivity, I like the work, I like the effort, I like the daily sore feeling and all that, but I knew that I needed a break. I know that a month and a half ago or so, I took about a week off. I think it was 6 days off, and told you guys about it. My joints were just hurting. I wasn't feeling great in body, and so I took that week off, and I think it was good and it was helpful, but I don't know that maybe it was enough time to do what I needed it to do as far as recovery goes and just healing and rest. And so even though it was a little bit forced on this vacation back home, I think it was necessary to have those 2 weeks off just to really let all the micro tears heal, just let my body rest. Now unfortunately, I didn't do it maybe the healthiest way I possibly could have done, you know, as far as eating goes, and didn't really hit my water intake like I normally do. And I'm normally at about 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons of water a day, and I know it's a lot, but I just like water and I drink a lot, and a part of it is because I go to the gym first thing in the morning. And so by the time I'm done working out, I'm already, between waking up and going to the gym, I'm 70 ounces into the day already, you know, so that's a little over 1/2 gallon by the time I get home. And when I get home, you know, it's 8 o'clock. Didn't really stay hydrated as well as I wanted to. Brooke and I were sick about 3/4 of the trip, so that didn't help. I couldn't work out even if I wanted to because I wasn't feeling good, you know. And then I say we didn't have time to work out. In reality, you always have time. You wake up earlier, you stay out later, you schedule around it, you do what you can do, and normally we do that on vacation. But this trip was so busy, so packed full of seeing friends and family we haven't seen for a long time. We wanted to be family focused because that's what was important about the Christmas holidays for us, was just being with our family, and we did that. And it was an amazing trip. We're so glad that we had the opportunity to go do that and spend 2 weeks with everybody, so that was really cool. I love the shop. I don't know why, I just think it's really cool. I love the lights, I love the water. It just looks cool. Anyway, so we weren't really the healthiest on this trip, and I would say I got a little stuff still just lingering on with the sickness. I will say I'm not really happy with myself, the fitness and health side of things for the trip back home. Certainly could have done much better. You know, it was nice just to take a break, relax, not care so much about things, knowing that I was going to get back after it when I got home. And, you know, I think mentally maybe it was a break that I needed, and so I can't really complain about it. It wasn't really the best, but it wasn't really that bad. You know, even though we weren't eating healthy and I wasn't hitting my macros every day, we weren't eating huge portions, and we weren't overindulging every meal. Maybe a few meals here and there we definitely overindulged, but it wasn't multiple meals a day or days in a row. We stayed relatively light on the calories actually every day, but I didn't keep track or anything because it was vacation. And so it was good. Glad we did it, glad we had the opportunity to go. It was fun, but I will say at the end of the trip I was ready to come home because I was ready to work out. I was ready to get back on my eating schedule and locking things down, because I do have some 2019 goals coming, and Let's see if I can use the rearview mirror to see if you can see me. You can't really see me. Got some 2019 goals coming. We got 2 men's physique shows that I want to do this year in May. I believe they're back-to-back weekends. I still need to figure that out. But the prep does start here pretty soon, and I'm going to do a longer prep than I did last time. Last time I did about, I mean, really, it was like 15 weeks, 14 weeks maybe, which really wasn't enough. I needed to be a little bit leaner than I was when I stepped on stage. I had a goal that I wanted to hit, and I did hit that goal. I just miscalculated my goal a little bit, and so I needed to be a little bit leaner, but I was proud of myself. It was fun. I got first call outs on it, so that was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to doing these 2 shows, and I didn't even think about this, but the gym isn't open because it's Sunday morning, and they don't open for a while, I don't think. Let's see. I would say that looks pretty closed. How you doing? Not much. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but I forgot how much I love coming to the gym first thing in the morning on Sunday mornings. Because, check this out, there's like nobody here. There's like 3 people. And so that's so fun because then I get the whole gym to myself. It's like a big old giant jungle gym. Anyway, let's get through the warm-up and then we'll jump into the workout. Alright guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a commentary over today's workout, and I'm going to explain a little bit of eating along with it, mix it in with the workout. I'm starting with barbell bench. I'm starting with a warm-up after I warmed up the shoulders and stuff with some bands. And right here, you're going to see me go into my first working set. Unfortunately, it's been 2 weeks, so this is the result. I'm just kidding, I had to mess with you. It's been a while, so why not? Anyway, I'm a really big fan of making sure that you set up the exact same way every single time. And with a push workout, especially with dumbbells or barbell bench like this, make sure that you set up the same way every time. And the setup for this should be feet are flat on the floor. You're not dancing around, picking your feet up on your toes. Put them flat on the floor. Butt should be touching the bench. Your back, you should retract your shoulder blades like you're trying to pinch a pencil between them, and don't round the shoulder by rounding the back. Make sure you keep a nice flat back. Engage your lats so you're not in a shrug position. Elbows should be tucked in, not to your body, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels heavy. It feels like it's been 2 weeks. It feels weird to just interrupt myself like that. But anyway, your elbows should be maybe at a 45-degree angle or so between your side and being all the way flared out. That'll kind of make sure that you're not in that shrug position and that you're engaging your lats and you're giving yourself the best platform to press off of. Now, one thing you'll notice in some of those barbells is that my wrists were bent back a little bit. That's really been something I've been trying to work on, and really keeping my wrist over my forearms. It's a better place to press from. And so for the last several months, I've been doing incline chest work as a heavy emphasis. And I just recently switched to really start working on the lower chest development. So that's what I'm doing on this machine here. And all the sets, number of sets and rep counts I'm putting on the screen so you'll see that there too, and you can follow along if you want to do this workout as well. So that's what I'm doing right here, working on a little bit of lower chest, just making sure I'm getting a good contraction, really squeezing slow and control on all the negatives. Always make sure you do that. Control the weight, don't let the weight control you. As far as eating, I talked about earlier in the video that the vacation really wasn't a good eating time. Didn't do well. But I'm really getting back into things, and that's why I was so excited to come home, just to get back in my normal flow. But talking about eating real quick, it's so important that you eat for your goals. I get asked all the time, well, what do you eat? And I pretend like there's some magic formula for food that I can't really share, and people's ears perk and their eyes open. And then I kind of joke with them like, no man, all I do is I eat proportionately. I eat fruits and vegetables and chicken and beef, and sometimes I go to McDonald's and sometimes I go to In-N-Out, which is now what we do since we live in California. but I eat all the same thing everybody else is eating. My portions are just different, and certainly I don't eat maybe some things that a lot of people are eating because it doesn't fit my macros, it doesn't fit my goals. And that's the thing that people I think struggle with the most, is they have all these desires, but they're not willing to put in the work. And so you really have to eat to your goals, and you don't always have to cut out everything that you like and desire, but you have to learn how to control portions and learn how to manage yourself while eating, knowing that you are going to have to make a sacrifice. You are going to have to say no at times to things, or you don't, and you never achieve the goals that you really want. Here I'm doing just an isolated movement. I'm tilted or angled a little bit on this fly machine just to cross the midpoint of my chest on this a little bit, so I get the full contraction in this, and then I superset after I do both single arms. I superset it with just the cable fly, or the machine cable fly, whatever you want to call it, and I just do that as a superset, and I do 4 sets of this. So technically there's 8 sets in this little superset workout. That's kind of like top off chest before I move on to triceps, like you see here. And here my elbows are a little bit flared out, a little bit more than they should be. You want to have them tucked into your ears maybe a little bit more, but you also got to kind of find the comfortable spot, and this is just kind of what I did today. Anyway, back to the eating. So you have to make sacrifices. You have to understand what your goals are. It drives me crazy when I go work out with people and they have no idea what body part they even want to work for the day, let alone what exercises they're going to do. So make sure that you have a goal, make sure that you have a plan in your workouts and in your eating. Make sure you have at least a ballpark idea of how much protein and carbs and fats that you're trying to get for the day, or what your goals are. You're trying to bulk, you're trying to lean, you're trying to maintain. You have to figure out what your goals are, and then you have to figure out what it takes to achieve those goals, and then get after it. And some days you're not going to do so well, and some days you're going to do really well, but it's about balance. Care about the day, but also care about your week. If you know that you're going to go out a little bit later in the week with some friends for a burger or beer, whatever it is, that's fine, but calculate it. It's like a budget. Calories and macros are like a budget. If you eat too many, then it's like spending too much. If you eat too little, then it's like having leftovers. But if you have too much leftover, then you're not getting the full benefit of what you are capable of, or what your body needs in eating it. If you only save all your money, then you don't get to go have fun with your friends. So it's just like a budget, and just monitor it and figure out what your goals are. Back into the workout real quick. I love this ab exercise, and what you're doing is you're using your abs, you're contracting your abs to actually bring your waist and your legs up. Normally I would pause at the top, but I didn't in this case. I probably should have slowed down a little bit. Alright guys, so that wraps up the push workout. I didn't record it because you don't want to see it. I forgot my keys in there. Okay, like I said, that wraps up the push workout. I'm going to pause myself right here, and I'm just going to say, figure out what your goals are, eat for your goals, and then get after it, and make sure that you're setting yourself up for success, and not just saying that you want to do things but then never actually accomplishing it. Set some goals, make a decision, and get it done. Hope you enjoyed it. I gotta run through the rain, so that's what we're gonna do as soon as this car passes. I prefer not to get hit by a car. All right, let's go. Oh, big puddle. Okay. Oh, I just stepped in a big puddle. Oh, my shoe is soaked, my foot. All right, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Like I said earlier in the video, it definitely feels like it's been 2 weeks. This week will probably be about just kind of getting back into it, getting the body, the muscles back into the swing of things. It was good being back. I finished with about 20 minutes of cardio on the stair climber. So I'm gonna start taking you guys through my prep. I'll do an official video starting the prep, but that's coming up. I will get you up to date with that, but I'm starting right now with just maybe 3, maybe 4 days of cardio if I'm feeling it. We'll start like that for a little bit, and we'll just kind of progress as the time goes on, but I'll catch you up all on that in another video here pretty soon. So I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. One more time with the bat wing. Ready for takeoff.